A new poll out of Iowa. It shows Vice President Harris up 3 points over the former president, 47% to 44%, which is a big turnaround from the same poll in September. Now, that number is still within the margin of error.
All right. It's going to be a quick one. So, we got a big day tomorrow. We have the election. It's going to be a big situation for us. We're going to be looking at things all day. We're going to be streaming tomorrow all day long about the election. So we're going to jump right into it. We're going to talk about this. A stunning turn of events. We have Iowa. Iowa, as you all may know, is up 5 points for Kamala Harris. Now, why is that so important? Typically, Iowa's been a red state. And as a red state, they have usually project Trump as somewhere between 5 to 10 points ahead. 5 is pretty good for the Harris campaign because it shows that they're not really coming out to vote. So there might be a chance for them to take a steal. 10 is, typically where they usually are. My bad, hold on a second. Damn. 10 is where they typically stay at. And let me just make a change real fast. No, there we go. Oh, no, there we go. My bad, I had to turn on my sound on my messages on my computer. Anyway, so typically Iowa goes red all the time, and it right now is going +3 for Harris. That means she has 3 points ahead, as you can see right here by this lovely graph. I didn't even look at the video. So yeah, this is a big thing. And so when we look at Iowa, we talk about they spoke to some Iowa natives, and what they were speaking about was essentially that Iowans are tired. They were wrecked by the new policies by the Trump administration that they put in. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Good to see y'all. And so they're starting to revolt. They've been campaigning since 2023, trying to swing the state blue. Now, what this does do, it starts to galvanize people that pay attention. Starts to galvanize other states, other swing states. That's my own. I live in Georgia, and so we're a swing state, and we turn blue at times, and hopefully we can do it again. So we're gonna watch this video here. Anderson Cooper talking about the swing of Iowa that's happening.
Error, so there's no clear leader. But a swing like this, and from such a well-respected pollster with a long track record in Iowa, has some wondering if this could be an indication that Harris may overperform in the Midwest Tuesday night, including.
I think the issue that happened last election, and again, for those of you out there here now, tomorrow, all day long, from whenever I start the stream, we're going to be streaming all day about this. Now, the reason why this is so impactful, the pollster they're talking about is a very famous pollster. Her predictions and her statistics and data and the models they've used have been implemented in other states. So this is very big news to hear that this is happening. I feel like what's the goal is to, like I said before, galvanize other states to kind of say, all right, look, Iowa, who has been traditionally red, is making a change. So what happened in 2016, we saw that there was almost a 90% chance that Hillary was going to win, right? No one thought that Donald Trump was serious. No one thought that he had a chance to really do anything. And then the time came and people decided to either not vote out of protest, not vote because they got it, or they want to sit on a moral high ground where they could say, I don't want to vote for the lesser of two evils, but I'll reap the benefits if you don't pick the bad one, So I think we learned our lesson from that. Some of the newer generations trying to do that same thing, and we're like, no. We already did this, so it's not conducive to the actual movement. So Anderson, take it away, baby.
Even in battlegrounds like Wisconsin. Today, while speaking in Pennsylvania, the former president attacked the pollster and said the poll was intentionally skewed to favor Harris.
See, already they're starting to do election denial. The election has not even happened yet. They're already trying to paint a picture. Like Donald Trump acts like he can't lose a state. He acts like he can't lose support where he once had it. And that's the issue that he deals with. The fact he can't live in reality like the rest of us. This is just data. We're just telling you what's happening. We're looking at the numbers, the early numbers, and we're telling you what's going on. Unfortunately for him, that's not good enough. And therefore, he starts things like this.
I got a poll. I'm 10 points up in Iowa. One of my enemies just puts out a poll. I'm 3 down. Why do they announce a poll that's highly skewed toward Democrats and liberals? Why do they do that? When you read it, they interviewed far more Democrats than they did Republicans. Why do they do that? Why do they do that?
To be very clear, he does not know who they interviewed. He just heard the data like the rest of us. Trump, for those that don't know, he gets his news from us. He gets his news from just the media, right? He doesn't get any special information. He just gets it straight from us. So yeah.
And I guess there's a law that they have to say that because they would have preferred not having to say that.
Well, I'm joined now by J.N. Selzer, whose firm, Selzer and Company, conducted the poll. And back with us is David Axelrod and John King. And first of all, how surprised were you at these numbers? What do you make of them? And also, obviously, feel free to respond to what the former president said.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for having me. We first saw the numbers on Tuesday morning. Monday night was the first night in the field. And I walked into the office and I'd seen overnight, I'd seen the unweighted data and it had Harris leading. And my assistant said, "Did you see the data?"